Hey guys, this is Miss Ross again. Here we are. We are on week 17 and this is practice 2. All right, let me slide that down so you can see it. Week 17, practice 2. I'm going to be going a little bit faster today because at this point, you're just using my videos to check your answers because you have already done most of this. All right, so 3 teachers go out to eat on payday. All right. They order nachos for $9, 2 orders of cheese dip for $4 each, and a pitcher of Pepsi for $5. Then they split the bill. All right, so first off, let's write an expression to show us how much their whole meal cost. Okay, so their nachos were $9. You add that to 2 orders of cheese dip. So 1 order of cheese dip is $4. Add 2 together. So 4 plus 4 gives you the cheese dip, and then a pitcher of Pepsi for $5. So here we go. Let's look how much they spent in all. So first, you're going to do the parentheses. 4 plus 4 is 8. 9 plus 8 plus 5. Then do 9 plus 8 is 17 plus 5. 17 plus 5 is 22. So they spent $22 in all, and they split it between the 3 of them. So this is 22 divided between 3 teachers, which is also known as 22 thirds. Turn that into a mixed number. 22 thirds, 22 divided by 3 goes in 7 times with 1 left over. So it is 7 1/3. So each teacher is going to pay $7 and some change, right? So between what $2 whole dollar amounts is that? That's between $7 and $8. Okay, and there is your answer. Because 7 1/3 is in between 7 and 8. Next one, there was a big snowstorm last night, and now we are going to make snow cream. I combined 8 cups of snow with 2 cups of milk and 1 cup of sugar. Okay. All right. So add together all the ingredients to get what's in your snow cup. It's your snow cream. So you've got 8 cups of snow, 8 plus 2 cups of milk plus 1 cup of sugar gives you the snow cream is 11 cups. Okay. So now what we want to do is we want to serve it out to our friends. Okay. So how many half cup servings can I make? I want to give a half a cup to Yazi. I want to give a half a cup to Jamal. I want to give a half a cup to Ariana. I want to give a half a cup to Olivia. I want to give a half a cup to Zayden. Okay, I got to split them all out in half cups. Keep going until it's all gone. So I'm taking 11 cups and I'm dividing it into half cup servings. So since it's division, you know you're going to keep change flip. Put your 1 under the 11 before you get started. So I'm going to keep 11 over 1. I'm going to change division and multiplication, and I'm going to flip 1/2 to 2 over 1. And when I do so, I get 22 over 1, which is 22. I can make 22 little bowls of snow cream. Okay, that's how many kids I could serve. Next one, Brad gives Jen 2 patterns and asks her how many numbers the 2 sets have in common. Miss Ross, I got to make me a t-shirt. Yep, this is pattern 1, pattern 2, X and Y. First pattern starts at 3, put that there. Second pattern starts at 30, put it here. Okay, and as I've said over the last couple of days, you have to do the decreasing pattern first because you have to stop at 0. So draw yourself some lines. Draw lines just like this, and try to draw at least 8 today because you're going to have a lot of numbers in your decreasing pattern. Okay, so you're going to start at 30 for your decreasing pattern, and you're going to decrease it by 3 each time. Second pattern starts at 30, decreases by 3. And we're going to stop when we get to 0. Here we go. 30 minus 3 is 27. Minus 3 again is 24. Minus 3 again is 21. 3 again is 18. 3 again is 15. 3 again is 12. 3 again is 9. Got to keep going. I told you you're going to stop when you get to 0. 3 again is 6, 3 again is 3, and 0. All right? So now we can do our increasing pattern. Our increasing pattern starts at 3 and increases by 2 each time. So 3 add 2 is 5, add 2 is 7, add 2 is 9, add 2 is 11, add 2 is 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, and 23. Now, we want to know how many numbers are in both of these rows. How many numbers do the two sets have in common? All right, so I'm going to start with 3. 3 is in this row, and it's in that row. That is one number they have in common. 5 is in this row, but not in this one. 7 is in X, but not in Y. 9 is in X and in Y. So there is another one. I'm going to give myself a check mark. Then 11 is in X, but not in Y. 13 is in X, but not in Y. Oh, 15 is in X and in Y. There is another number that they have in common. 17 is in X, not in Y. 19 is in X, but not in Y. 21 is in X and in Y. There we go. And 23 is in X, but not in Y. So how many numbers do they have in common? 4 numbers in common. All righty, Ruth. All right, next one. Which expression matches the words 14 added to the quotient of 15 and 3? Ms. Rose, what does quotient mean? It's one of those weird math words. Quotient means division, okay? So do the quotient part first. The quotient of 15 and 3. So just write 15 divided by 3. That's how you write the quotient of 15 and 3. And you're going to add 14 to it. So you can just add 14. If you want to, because it's addition, you can also put it at the front. So it could say 14 added to the quotient of 15 divided by 3. But just remember that you cannot put subtraction at the front. Subtraction has to go at the back. Last one, hard one. This is the one that's killing the children. All right, Emerson bought a unicorn backpack and a headband for $53.28. Okay, so that is your total. Write it down in a bar. The whole thing is $53.28. The backpack cost 15 more than the headband. So that means the backpack is going to be bigger. So this is the backpack, which makes sense because it's bigger, right? And then this is going to be the headband down here. So I'm going to call that the HB. The backpack is 15 more. So if you take the headband, you add 15 to it, you're going to get the backpack, okay? So the only way that you can really figure this out, once again, is to use these numbers down here, okay? So we are going to use these numbers and see, but we can also make estimates. What I want you to do is come out here, and I want you to estimate that 19 is almost 20, and that 34 is almost 35. Okay, so we just kind of made estimates. So we've got one, we can also come here. This one is almost 40, and this is almost 20. Okay, so we can make an estimate about the right one to pick. Okay, so this says, what was the cost of the backpack? So these are hypothetical backpack numbers. Okay, so if the backpack is $35 and the headband is going to be 15 more than that, okay? So what you got to do here is, let's just make a guess. If the backpack is 35, then, wait a minute, I'm messing it up here. Sorry, no. Let me think about this again. Okay, gotcha. All right, so to get the price of the headband, you're going to have to subtract, okay? Because these are all imaginary backpack numbers, okay? So if the backpack is 35, you're going to have to subtract 15 from that to get the headband, okay? So if the backpack is 35, if you subtract 15, that would make the headband about $20. And do 35 and 20 make about this number? No, it makes 55. 35 and 20 is about 55. So the 30s, the numbers that are in the 30s are going to be good guesses, okay? The 19s are not such good guesses. So we're going to try A and D, okay, and see if one works. So if you've got A, let's go ahead and work it out. So if the backpack is, it says if the backpack is $34.14, how much is that going to make the headband be? So the headband is over here. The headband is going to be 15 less than this number. So take $34.14 and subtract 15 to get the price of the headband. This is 4, this is 1. This is, okay, so the headband is going to be $19.14. Now, are those two numbers added together going to give me $53.28? So let's see. I'm just going to put my 19 over here. $19.14 for the headband. I get 8, 2, look at there. I got $53.28. And that made sense because we made an estimate, okay? So the answer is the backpack is this much. Backpack is $34.14. That makes the headband $19.14. All total, that gives you $53.24 or $53.28. All right, love y'all. Bye.